Good morning from Hilton Head Island. It's December 23rd, 2023. And if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been following this chubby caterpillar for days, possibly weeks. I believe he's the same caterpillar. He's eaten most of the leaves on this milkweed plant, and as he gets closer to the next stage in his life, he's munching on the milkweed pod. This pod would have turned to seed and possibly many more milkweed plants, but I'm guessing it's filled with protein. And he's getting ready for the next step. I really thought I'd wake up and he'd be in a J-hang this morning. He seemed to slow down yesterday. Maybe he was just full. But today we're going to see 70 degrees in the garden. Isn't he lovely? It's my hope that I'll get to capture him in J-hang and find his chrysalis and maybe capture him eclosing. I say he, but I won't really know male or female until he's a butterfly and I find out if he has those spots on the back of his wings. I'll be looking for 2 telltale spots. But until then, I'm enjoying watching him grow. I wonder if there's a way to tell the gender of the caterpillar. I've never read about it. The camera's being difficult today. Maybe it's because he's moving so much. I'm happy he's so active. There are 2 on a shady plant, and their color is different. Yellow areas are kind of a muddy black color. They don't look as healthy as this one who's been growing in the sunshine the whole time. Found a few more. They were on milkweed plants that had no more leaves for them to munch on, so I moved them to healthier plants. I'll check in with them after this video. You can see the little seeds. It's going to be a gorgeous day. I'd like nothing better than to stay in the garden all day, but duty calls. On our way back from Kentucky, we'd just gone through the mountains. We missed an exit. Wound up in Asheville, North Carolina. Not too far off of our route, but it was a bigger mistake than just adding a few miles to our trip. Went through a construction zone and had a serious flat tire. It wasn't repairable. We made the rest of the trip on a spare. It was a real tire. It was a full-size tire. It wasn't a tiny spare, so that was a good thing. But it added about 3 hours to our drive because of waiting for AAA to come and change the tire for us. I could have done it myself. I've changed tires, but it was raining, it was cold. I had 2 kids with me, a dog, and a couple of parrots, and the truck was fully loaded. So I took a little nap while waiting for AAA, and then we hit the road again. So I went around town, a couple different places, and no one could get me the exact same tire. So I wound up at the dealership, They weren't going to have an appointment for me until January 9th of 2024. Yes, I was going to drive around without a spare until January 9th. I went in, and all the people who work there are wonderful, and they were able to find the tire, order it, get it in, get it ready, and today I get the tire placed back on the truck. So as much as I would like to hang out here in the garden with this butterfly, I have to go. If you're watching this, are you a homebody like me? I mean, I love to go. I love vacations, I love traveling, I love adventure, but it's just as wonderful to get back home. I was away for 3 weeks, and I haven't left my garden for 3 weeks in a very long time. And as much as I was enjoying the trip, I worried about all the plants and the creatures, and was it raining enough? A friend was watering the garden for me. He did a great job. As a matter of fact, some plants were better when I got back than when I left. And there were so many butterflies. There were skippers, monarchs, fritillary. Drawing a blank on the others. It's a long-wing zebra long-wing, something like that. Yeah. So the garden was just fine without me. Oh, we get to see a little real-life caterpillar poo. Nature's not always pleasing to the eye, but that is certainly nature. Well, yesterday's video was 5 minutes, and the one before that was 30. I gotta get going and get that tire. So I'm gonna cut this one short, and I hope to bring more of this caterpillar to you tomorrow. Have a beautiful weekend wherever you are. If you want to give a shout out in the comments, let me know where you are. What's the garden like this time of year where you are? And what's your experience with the monarch caterpillar? Have a great weekend. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.